Hey guys, it is your PEWA champion, Pac-What Action 821 here, back with another figure review, and it is a AEW figure review that we have here today. Today, you guys probably seen this a couple of times on other people's reviews on it, but here we have the Unmatched AEW CM Punk first time in the line action figure. Now you guys know CM Punk is my favorite wrestler of all time, the best in the world. CM Punk, my all-time favorite wrestler. This figure means to me a lot because I was in Chicago. Quick story time. I was in Chicago and I saw the live show of AEW Dynamite, and CM Punk came back in pro wrestling on the same day on my birthday. So that's why it is a memorable moment, a memorable attire for me. It is epic, man. CM Punk, man. Huge shout out to you, man. You are my favorite wrestler of all time. And now, let's get on to the figure. First, before we get into the actual figure, we have other wrestlers here, as you guys can see. We have CM Punk, Adam Page, Cody Rhodes, Jade, MJF, and a young Chris Jericho. And on the back there, you see an image of CM Punk on the back there. And you see CM Punk's signature there. On the side, you see AEW. And another thing, guys, if you guys can see, this packaging box is actually highlight in silver. It's actually not in gold for his, so that's pretty nice. Now, we can get on to the figure. Alright guys, and here we have CM Punk out the packaging box, and tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I think it looks awesome. This is an highly anticipated figure. I've been waiting for Ringside Collectibles to put up for pre-order. I've been waiting for this figure for a minute to be up for pre-order, and I just had to order it fast, man. I just had to order it early. Such a huge fan of Punk, and I think he looks good. Getting on with the accessories, CM Punk comes with a nice AEW microphone, which is really nice. This would be useful for my commentary, so really cool. He also comes with two interchangeable hands, so you get a nice X hand there for his right hand, and you get a nice left hand for Punk as well. So he comes with two extra hand accessories and a microphone to go with this guy for your commentary or to wrestle with in the ring. And also, guys, I'm going to also be showing you guys what the AEW Championship will look like on this guy, because he was previously our AEW Champion, and then it was Jon Moxley. So I'm going to show you guys what the belt looks like on this Punk in a minute. But now, let's get on to... Oh, yeah. And before we get into the articulation, he also comes with a nice entrance jacket, which he wore from All Out when he faced Darby Allin. And I think it looks insane. You see an image of, I think, CM Punk's dog in the back, which looks pretty cute, pretty good. Really nice. I like the detailing there that they put into the jacket. And he comes with a hood, too, so you can actually put the hood on his head if you want to, which will look sort of something like this. So you can put his hood on his head, which is a nice touch. Really nice. I really like how the way it looks. It's not too baggy, but also not too skinny around the waist and the body area of CM Punk. So I think it fits well for his articulation and his body. Now let's get on to the details of the figure and then the articulation. And here we have a detailed look at the CM Punk. You guys can see his nice tattoos there on his chest area. And I think the paint jobs on this guy is really epic. I think AEW might did a better job than the Mattel paint jobs on his tattoo area. And tell me if you guys agree in the comments below. And tell me what you guys think of his tattoos in the comments. I think it looks good. I think AEW series went all out, or the Unmatched line. I think they went all out with the first time in the line Punk, for this to be their first CM Punk figure ever made. I definitely recommend it so far. It looks good, man. I really love the paint job, and I personally think it might be maybe the best CM Punk figure to date since the Elite Punks, which I'll show you a comparison to later on in the video. But for right now, it will also be nice if you guys please give this video a like and subscribe if you're new, and also check out my previous videos if you haven't already. But now let's get on to the rest of the details of the figure. As you guys can see, he has the Pepsi logo on his shoulders, which that's one detail that Mattel never gave us on our Punk figures, is this Pepsi logo. And you get the Cobra logo if I can show it correctly. There you go. You guys get the Cobra logo as well. So really nice. I think it looks super dope on CM Punk and super, super nice on Punk himself. Now getting on to the pants area. You guys get some nice stars there on the side with the how outlined it in nice sky blue. The Chicago, Illinois Money in the Bank attire figure to be, if you will. It's kind of basically like the Elite 16 figurine, but it's different because he's wearing pants, which are in all black there. And you also get nice stars that are highlighted out on white and is shaded in red, which I think looks pretty cool on the figure. Tell me what you guys think. And on his kick pads there, you get some nice shades of blue and the same design of stars there as well on both kick pads. So I think AEW Unmatched line they went all out, man, with this figure. I personally dig it. Hands down, this is a must-have. If you're a huge Punk fan or if you're a huge AEW fan, figure collector, I definitely recommend getting this figure ASAP. I say definitely get him right now because he can in fact sell out at any time because it's CM Punk. He's a rare superstar. So I definitely recommend picking this up at ringsidecollectibles.com, and they have any figures of your choice. If you go on them, they sell any figure that you can ever imagine except for the older elites. But I definitely recommend Ringside Collectibles to get some figures. So really nice figure overall. Now let's do some belt attaching to the figure. So CM Punk, let's see what he looks like with the AEW Championship. This is my first time doing this, so let's see. The microphone accessory actually holds well in his hand, and I think they hold up pretty well. So let's see what CM Punk looks like with the AEW Championship. And here we have CM Punk himself. I actually like it with the hood on. I think it looks really sick. Here we have, guys, CM Punk with the AEW Championship. Again, it adds more. I think it adds more character to the figure. I think the belt adds more of a shine to the figure, adds more of a flavor. Tell me what you guys think. I probably will be displaying my CM Punk with the title, even though Jon Moxley is the AEW champion. But thank you guys for watching this video so far. And now let's get on to the size comparison. So stay tuned. Alright guys, and here we have a size comparison to the Elite 16 custom CM Punk I bought recently compared to the unmatched, newly and repaired CM Punk figure from AEW. What you guys think in the comments below on how these guys look together. I think both Punks are great. These are definitely one of my favorite figures already. The new Punk is definitely up there as one of my favorites. It's probably going to go in my new top 10 of 2022 of best wrestling figures of the year. And I personally think it's a must-have. And personally, the Elite 16 is a classic. Do I think it adds up with the Mattel Punks? I think it looks great. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's definitely a nice, well-made, structured CM Punk figure to have in a collection. And I think it matches well with your Mattel Punks. So I definitely recommend both Elite 16 and the newly unmatched CM Punk figurine. For the Elite 16, I definitely recommend it, but it might be really pricey because it's an old Elite figure. So I hope you guys can find one if you guys don't have one. I wish you guys the best on trying to get this Punk. This Punk is actually pretty steep for the Elite 16 CM Punk. But anyways, guys, let's go on to another size comparison compared to AEW Jon Moxley figure. And I think Jon Moxley scales well with CM Punk. There's a little bit of a height difference. Jon Moxley is a little bit taller than Punk, but I think that's okay. I think CM Punk is a little bit tall, but he's not too tall of a wrestler to compare with Jon Moxley, and I think they scale really well together. Next, we have a comparison to the WWE Elite Elimination Chamber 2017 Bray Wyatt figure, and I just did this for fun. I personally like this Bray Wyatt, and I personally had to compare it to CM Punk because I think this is a fun comparison. I think Bray Wyatt even scales well with the CM Punk, so I think Mattel or other AEW figures will scale well with this Punk in your collection. So now that we get on to the size comparisons, let's get on to the articulation. Stay tuned. So get on to the articulation. The elbow joint and the arm does extend. It does move, which I like. The other arm does go out and it does go up, and it does bend. So recommend that. The head does move, so really nice. So it does swivel there, and it does swivel there. He can... For this one, you're going to have to take some time, but he can look up and he can look down, I know that for sure, but it does take a little bit of a struggle. And on there, the waist does move, so you do get nice waist movement. And you also get nice leg articulation, which is probably maybe my favorite part of the figure, is the leg articulation. So the legs do move. And the legs are very flexible, so you get very nice flexibility for CM Punk. And there's the other leg. So the other leg does move up a little bit as well. And you do get a nice knee joint. Really nice. And the other knee also extends. Really cool. And last but not least, you get a nice foot swivel there, which is nice on all AEW figures. And I think, guys, that is pretty much it. So let me know in the comments below on what you guys think of this video. Stay tuned for more wrestling figures. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's wrap this video up. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what how I did in this video. Thank you guys for supporting me. And it would be nice if you guys donate to this channel to help this channel grow. But anyways, guys, stay safe. Have a great night or morning. Pack with Action 821. I'm out. And I just dropped the pipe bomb.